If you're looking for a great Thanksgiving dog treat, then you are not going to want to miss this video. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So friends, how many of you have a dog or go to a home that celebrates Thanksgiving that has a dog and the dog is sitting there just waiting for people to drop food or sneak them some food? Well, as we all know, especially our dog lovers and owners, we know that a lot of food, especially Thanksgiving food, is not healthy for our dog. So I thought I would go ahead and share a dog treat with you that is perfect for Thanksgiving treat to give to your dog. So if you're having Thanksgiving dinner, you can give them one of these little Thanksgiving treats. We don't want to leave little Fido out. But anyway, today we're going to be making a no-bake pumpkin apple oat treat for our dogs. So let me stop talking. We'll go over all the ingredients and then we'll get started. Okay, so we have some creamy peanut butter. You want to make sure that your peanut butter is xylitol-free. I'm going to put the name up right here on the screen so you can see it. That is not great for dogs. And sometimes you'll also see the ingredients birch sugar, and you want to make sure that is not in there as well. We have a can of pure pumpkin, some unsweetened applesauce, and I just have some oats here. I'm going to use my NutriBullet just to chop it up a tiny little bit. And friends, that's all the ingredients we're going to be using today. So friends, if you have quick oats, you don't need to do this step, but I have the old-fashioned oats, so I'm going to just pulsate it a little bit more. I have 2.5 cups of quick oats in here, or not quick oats, old-fashioned oats, and we're just going to pulsate it a little bit. But like I said, if you have quick oats, this step can be skipped. There we go, quick and easy. Alrighty, now let's move on to, alrighty, so now I have myself a large bowl. The first thing we're going to do is put in a cup of pumpkin. Put that right in here like that. Friends, this recipe is so simple. And then I have a ½ cup of unsweetened applesauce that's going in. And a tablespoon of peanut butter. Recipe calls for 1 to 2 tablespoons. I just did like a big heaping tablespoon, so I probably have about 1.5 in here. Okay. Alrighty, so now we're just going to go ahead and mix this together really well. And get all those ingredients mixed up. Alrighty, and now we're going to take our oats and we're going to put that in a little bit at a time. We're not going to dump the whole thing in. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and sprinkle some in. And we're going to stir. Get that mixed up really well. We're going to see if Ben's going to like these or not. Smells good. Add a little bit more. I love my little NutriBullet. The only thing I don't like is how wide this thing is because my hands are too small and I can't hold it. Looking good. Looking good and smelling good. It's still pretty wet, so we're going to keep adding more. Just going to finish it off. There we go. Now I can feel it. Exactly the consistency that we want. Yeah. Look, perfect. My poor hands with the arthritis. Oh. Okay, I think we are good. Look at that. Alrighty, my hands are nice and clean. And now I'm just going to take a little bit. You're going to make them the size that would work for your dog. I think this would be good for Benny. And we're just going to make little balls. Just roll it out. A little sticky. Might need a bigger tray. I'll have to figure that out later. I don't know why I wasn't expecting this to make this many. You want to make sure though you have it on parchment paper so it doesn't stick. Ooh. I almost want to try this myself out of curiosity, but I know it's a dog treat, but everything in here is stuff that we eat, right? Do I dare try this? Kind of curious, to be honest with you. I don't know. Let me think about it while I'm rolling. Yeah, I'm probably thinking, oh, good Lord, woman. All right, I'm going to get ahead, finish rolling these up, because I don't think you need to watch me roll all these up. There are quite a few here. That first one was really nice. Now they're getting all weird. So let me go ahead and finish rolling these up, and then we'll see where we're at and how many we get. Alrighty, can I just tell you, friends, my hands, I rolled the first couple and they looked great, but the more that I got on my hands, you couldn't roll them. You absolutely could not roll them. So I just started taking some, plopping them down. Doesn't look horrible, but those first four looked really nice. I was all excited, and then bloop. But my hands, I couldn't even turn the camera on to show you my hands. I needed to wash them in order to get the camera back on because they were covered. So I got, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29, I think. So that's not bad out of that deal. Now we're going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator. They do need to go in the fridge for about an hour in order to set up. You can freeze these if you want to, and you just thaw them when you're ready to give them to your dog. So let's go ahead and put these in the fridge. We'll come back in an hour and we'll see what Benny thinks of them. All right, my friends, so here they are. I'm going to go ahead and just like roll them out a little bit, because now that they're like chilled, they're like very easy to roll. And then I'm just going to pat them out just like that and make them look like a little dog cookie. And then we'll go ahead and give one to Ben and see what he thinks. So let me finish these up and then we'll go find out what he thinks. All right, my friends. So here they are. That's the water boiling for hubby's tea. Here they are. This is what they look like. I flattened them all out. I think it'll be a little bit easier to eat. So let's go see what Benny thinks. And Ben, you want a treat, bud? Mommy's got, look. You want a treat? Do you want a treat? Oh, is that good? Do you like that? Benny, is that good? You gonna lick my fingers? They good? I don't have any more. I don't have any more. Okay, I'm done. Okay. So there you have it, friends. You saw firsthand, Mr. Benny loved his little treat. He was out in the kitchen following my husband, thinking he was getting food out here, and I kept calling him, and my husband had to walk in with him in order for him to come in. He thought he was getting something from the table out here. But anyway, as you saw, he ate it, he loved it, so I'm excited that he's going to enjoy them. I do want to say these are good in the fridge for up to a week. You can absolutely freeze these. patting them out definitely helped, especially when you have smaller dogs, making them a little bit smaller. I think I did make them a little bit too big when I first put them on the tray, and then I kind of rolled them out and flattened them, and I was like, yes, I was taking a little bit off of it and making them a tad bit smaller. So I ended up getting probably about 35 total, I believe. So I'm going to actually share some of these with my coworker who has a dog, because she actually said she would love to see a dog video, treat video. So I'm going to take a couple into her, and then I'll probably freeze a few for him and save for Thanksgiving, and then just give him the rest throughout this week. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that little subscribe button, as it does greatly help me out. And also, please check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as I am active in all those social media sites as well. So friends, thanks so much, and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye.